When I think squatter, I think someone who breaks into a home because they need shelter and would not have access to a computer to create a lease. Like when you said, I have a fake lease, I was shocked. Like this is instance where someone goes, I would assume it has to be a vacant house because someone can't detect that they've been there for a certain amount of time. They create this lease, they have access to a computer, they have forms, how to fill it out, and then printing it out, and they just sit and wait for someone to show up at the door and say, "Oh no, I'm good. I have this lease."
It's completely premeditated, and it does require some specialized knowledge, I guess you could say. Believe it or not, criminals are also on the internet, just like we are, and they talk with each other and they confer with each other. Like every level of person, from homeless people all the way up through the ultra rich, they've all got access to cell phones and they've all got access to the internet, and they all have printers. The amount of like sophistication that it requires to actually perpetrate this crime is pretty darn low. It doesn't take a high level of sophistication. And so they just learn the process, how to do it. I've had squatters in my property that were just kind of like you're describing, like these are homeless drug addicts that, managed to get into like a flipped property of mine because like the back door was left open. So I roll up and they've fallen asleep on like a pile of like, drywall. I say, all right, hey, you got to get going, man. And they, wake up, shake off the cobwebs and make their way out while grumbling something. That's sort of the squatter of yesteryear. This is
Oh, okay.
this is a premeditated scam, sort of like credit card fraud.